Yo, what's going on? Hello, people. We are live. Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me? I hope so. What's up? Good to see everyone here. Wow, we've got quite a few people in. It is good to see everyone. Hello. Isn't this weird? I was in Paris and then I was in... Wow, there's a lot of you in the comments. Well, I was in Paris and then now I'm here doing live streaming here. For all of you that don't know, I was live streaming in Paris with Adobe and now I'm back here. Check that out. I just sort my camera out because I don't feel like it's focused on me too much. There we go. How's everyone doing? Oh, there is a bit of lag, is there? Oh, well, it'll be okay. How's everyone doing? I've got this little bit of hand letter in here, but that's just because I'm working on it. Is the audio all right? Paris was great, Jade. Thank you very much for asking. I'm glad you guys really liked my Adobe live streams. When I went on it, I wasn't nervous or anything, but I got to meet Swerve and Kate Pryor, and it was just amazing. It was really good fun. You knew me already. What's up? Great. So basically, Paris was great. It was good to see it. They flew me and my wife out to Paris, which was pretty decent. It was really fun. And then yeah, I just live streamed, and I'm hopefully going back in January. So that should be fun. Magical hands. Thank you very much. Okay, so guys, we're going to be today doing some logo design compositions or conceptualizations, because if you remember in a past live stream I asked you guys, if you go and check out the cards up at the top right of this video, like up there somewhere, there should be a little eye, and you'll see it, like if you go down on the cards it'll say what should I stream next, or what should I stream, and you chose by a large majority logo design concepts, and I checked that out today, so you can even see it now, and a lot of you chose basically just logo designs. 52% of you did. So we're going to go for that today, and we're going to be doing some logo design concepts, and I'm going to be showing you how to do it. I'm going to answer all your questions, and it's going to be a good time. Is everyone ready for it? Is everyone ready? It's going to be good. And I realized that this shirt is the shirt that I wore at Adobe, and it's not the best for cameras. Thanks for the nice work about the hair. I want everyone in the chat to tell me how they're doing before we proceed. Your body is ready. Tell me how you're doing in one word. Give me one word to describe your day, and then we'll get on with it. Oh yeah, no, this is just a bit of lettering I've been doing randomly during the weekend. Dental, perfect. Swag, brilliant. There's my wife. Now guys, you have to remember, Naomi was in the streams in Paris, so you got to remember now she has the ability to put people in timeout on this, so you got to be nice to her, and you got to be nice to me too, otherwise the ability won't be good, or she'll have the ability to take you off the channel and stuff. Cool. So today we're going to be working on Procreate, and I'm going to go and make a new document because I'm going to need your help with this in the chat. I think Naomi has her own little fan club, like, which is crazy. But yeah, I've got a new thing here. And if anyone's got an iPad Pro or uses Procreate, have you noticed the new update? It's huge. There's like a huge update to it. I'm going to insert my little, what's it called, grid that I like to have, just to set up this document. And then now I can change the opacity within the layers, which is like a lifesaver. And then we're all good to go, basically. I think we're all good to go. Yep. Sweet. Will, would you recommend the iPad Pro? Yes, I would definitely recommend the iPad Pro. Jeff Jones, that's a pretty good way of describing yourself or describing what you want to see. Guys, if you like this stream, do me a favor and share it on the social media and stuff, because I want to reach the threshold. I want to get over 200 people in here because we're going to party for a couple hours and it's going to be great. All right, so we're going to have to come up with a company. So whenever we're doing portfolio work or whatever, which is what you guys should be doing if you don't have client work, I do it all the time. If you don't have any client work, then you want to be doing basically your own commission client work. So let's do this. I need everyone in the chat to give me a company name and description that we're going to be working on, and I'm going to let somebody write a miniature, like a tiny little brief for a logo design for a company. Okay, so this is going to be really cool, and you've got to tell me the company name, what the goal of the company is, and your target market, and what else? Was it company name, the goal, target market, and what you're offering as a service? So I need everyone in the chat to do that right now. I need, in the same chat thing, just put it down there. Tell me what you think, like, or tell me what it is and whatever. Are you drawing with your Apple Pencil? I'm drawing with the Apple Pencil. Oh, Frank, Harambe again. I don't think we could do Harambe again. He's like the king of this channel, man. All hail Harambe. Hang on, that's it. As well as that, whenever I say like Harambe, everyone must spam in the chat all hail Harambe or whatever you want about Harambe. Thank you, Jay, for sharing. Okay, everyone's getting it in. So brilliant, these are cool suggestions. I'm just having a look. Okay. Let's have a look. I'm just having a look at everyone's suggestions on the chat. I wish there was like an upvote thing that I could take on the chat. Harambe. Thank you very much, Delibrio. I'm just having a look at everyone's things of what they're saying they want. Okay. So let's have a look. So I'm being quiet because I'm just looking at all your little things here. I need Smart Electronics Incorporated, fake company. I know. Just give me a fake company. Nina and Bruno are fighting in the chat, which is hilarious. Okay, I'm using Procreate if anyone's asking. Naomi, it's your job to tell everyone. Oh, straw poll. Let's do straw poll. What an idea. Okay. Let's see how this works. I've never done a straw poll before, but I want this to be fun. What company? So I'm going to do a straw poll and I'm going to put it in the chat in a second. I need everyone to sort of go ahead and vote for it in a second once I've set it up. And I'm taking my favorites and putting them in. I can't do a real company, otherwise it will mean I have a relationship with them, which may not be good. Yeah, I'm using Procreate. Facebook logo rebrand. That's a cool one. Okay, I'll use one more. I'm just going to put it up here for a sec. I'm looking for the people who have done an actual, like, what's it called? When they've given me the name and then something else as well. I'm just literally taking the chat. Okay, so I'm going to create this poll. And I'm going to share this poll right now in the chat. People go. I'm going to give you a while to check that out. I think I sent it. I'll send it again. Go and check it out. And vote for your favorite and we'll go for it. Alright, and then we'll do that. And then we'll have some fun with the iPad Pro and some lettering. I must say, live streaming is like so fun. Like, at first, I didn't know whether it would be fun or not, but it is so fun. Like, I wish during the days which I'm working that I could live stream what I do. But I can't sometimes, so... So I'm waiting for all of you to answer. Once you've gone and answered it, then put an emoji in the chat for me to know. What is the price range you charge for a logo? For your last logo, for example, since I think you can't really approximate. For my last logo design, it's anywhere. Like, I can give you guys like an estimate depending on the size of the company and what value I bring to the company. It can average from between, and depending obviously on other services that I do, it's around about, can be from £500 to £1,000, like at the minute. And I charge over £1,000 to companies with larger companies. That's the way it goes. And companies that I have to work more with, or depending on everything else. So I hope that answers some of the questions. But I can't go into specifics because it can range. Like, logo design is different every time. Okay, I'm going to give you guys like less than a minute to go to this website that I've just put down there and go to the straw poll even, and vote for this, and we'll do this. Jose, yes, let's do this. Your hair is looking good, Will. Thank you. I just shoved some like hair products in it. Like, my hair is so thick that even if I cut it, it looks long. What if it's going to be a tie? Or if it's a tie, then we'll do another vote. Let's have a look at the results. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, we've got the results are in, people. The results are in, and I will show you the results right now on here. So here are the results. So I'm guessing we're going to do alternate studios. Alternate studios or alternate? How do you say that word? A design studio directed towards casual Twitter users. So, who was the person that chose that one? I have used a Wacom tablet. I'm going to be using a Wacom tablet when I go to the vectorizing process in Adobe Illustrator. I'm going to refresh the page. Let's refresh. Let's have a look. Oh, 25% on the Facebook logo rebrand. Oh dear. Oh, do you want me to rebrand Facebook? Okay, we'll do it. Okay, I'll give you another minute because that has changed massively. Facebook logo rebrand. How many people are on this chat? Okay, we've got like over 100 people in this chat. Go to this and vote now. I need everyone to vote right now so you can be a part of this. I need everyone to be a part of this. I need everyone to do it. You can see my stream. That's crazy. Everyone go and vote. Everyone vote. Okay, Facebook logo rebrand is still in the lead. 73 vote. I'm going to put it in the chat one more time. And once you've voted, put a little emoji in the chat so I know you've done it. Will, do you suggest to use Wacom tablet, even just using shapes? Yeah, sometimes. Facebook rebrand seems boring. Well, you don't know me then. Facebook rebrand will be fun, dude, because I've got a couple ideas of what we can do. You think you voted twice? Oh dear. Don't vote twice, just once. Let's have a look. Okay, 80 votes. That's I've got to imagine the brief of the company, right? So for me, I'm going to go to Facebook. I can't show you this because I have like people on here that I talk. Yeah, you guys really want. We just got under 100 votes, so like you guys really want to see the Facebook rebrand. That's cool. Okay. So a simple little trick. I'll just go back and show you this. A simple little trick that I use when looking for logo designs or like when we're rebranding something, it's important to know what we're looking for and what we're rebranding. So I'm going to actually create my own brief for this because it'll be making it a bit easier. So the main thing is that they're looking for a personal rebrand, and maybe this is a creative rebrand. So I can't imagine Facebook ever wants to change this, so I have to look at it from a different point of view. So where's my pencil? So what we're going to do is we're going to look at different ideas, and we're going to create a new typographic logo for Facebook. So I'm going to say that Facebook want to commission me right now, which would be incredible if they ever did. But I'm going to say Facebook want to commission me to design a new typographic logo for something creative of the website, or just like the creative side. And if Facebook ever want to do this with me, I would love it. I know you know about Facebook already, but don't worry, rebrands are always about doing something creative. So we're going to completely change this up, people. Right, okay, I'm going to just go back to my iPad here. And then we're going to get started. We're going to conceptualize this thing. And it's going to be good. So at the minute, obviously, Facebook has a bunch, like it's just sans serif because it's simple. But I'm going to say they want to do some creative things with me. So I'm going to literally just do my, like I'll normally do a mood board and stuff. But I'm going to just draw out my mood board of like all my ideas that I've got going on. So you guys should see the iPad on the screen and we should be all ready to go. I'm starting now. People are so wanting me to start. Okay, so Facebook, I'm going to just write out some stuff. The cool thing is I've got some brushes that I've got here. So let's have a look. So instead of drawing it out, Gonna do some really rough work. I've got a cold, by the way, so if I keep sniffling, I'm sorry. So for this logo, I'm going to do it really creatively, because I'm going to imagine Facebook have commissioned me to change the look of Facebook for a day, and it's going to we stop putting people in timeout. It's not cool, man. I'm gonna blow my nose for a second. This is gross, right? So there's one idea. Gross, man. Well, if you're a young designer and someone interested, my name is Ted. Just I'm 14 years old, documenting my whole journey here on YouTube. Yes, Ted. Come on, everyone, subscribe to Ted. Yeah, I know the kernel's not right, but this isn't the actual logo. This is just an idea. So there's one idea, new layer. So remember, these are going to look terrible, but that's okay. We're just messing around with this. Change the brush. I'm just getting all my brush lettering out the way, because otherwise I'll be like, okay, and with every idea, like when you're concepting stuff, it's important to know not to feel the pressure of making anything looking good. It's just about getting your ideas up. It's like, I've been watching the Adobe live streams, and you realize that all these XD designers aren't actually designing anything for like ages. They're sort of just like working out the flow of their app. So that's the kind of thing, we're just working out what works and what doesn't work, right? That's another idea, but it's a bad one. Okay, we're going to move on to the monoline. And also, if you're wondering where these brushes are coming from, these are the ones that I sell on my website. So this was a lot more. Now you see, I'm more leaning towards something like this, right? Just because. Don't worry, guys. like at the minute, I'm not going to be looking at any suggestions of the design just yet, because I'm just coming up with my own little thing, and this isn't the actual design. You've got to remember that. This is just me messing around, creating a little board for myself. Cool. Let's have a look. All the comments are like dying down. Everyone's just looking at what I'm doing. Okay, let's do another one. Have a look. Because the main thing about Facebook is that the simplicity, right? So we have to make sure that Facebook is simple. People get hypnotized when I start to draw, man. I know, it hypnotizes me as well. You know, I'm super glad that people like watching me doing this. I'll sort out the kerning in a minute. So another thing we can do is, it won't work well now, but we can like create sans serif and like script fonts. You really like the fancy F before. I know, but the thing is, Facebook isn't fancy. Facebook is simplicity. But we can give it a go, because I don't have that anymore. Let's do it down here. I'm gonna tick it. I don't want to make it like too swirly. Just copy that one over. Cool thing about the iPad, you just copy bits over. A fancy book. Yeah, it looks pretty, the F, but the thing is that is it simple enough? How did I copy and paste? I press this little button up here, top left. I selected my area. 3 fingers down, which copies it and pastes it. When you put 3 fingers down, it sort of copies and pastes everything. Okay, so I can even create this on the new layer, which I need to do. Cut, paste. Let's move this there. Move this here. Okay, people. I think I'm enjoying more of the monoline look at the minute. So what I'm going to do is, the cool thing now is I can group these together. And I'm going to choose a new brush. This is also one of mine. Just forget that it's got like streaks through it for a sec. Lower that down a bit. So right now I'm just playing around to see all the available options. Facebook. Oh, loving this F. I'm going to start uploading on it as soon as possible. Cool. Hey, Matt, just added you on Snapchat. Loving the thickness. What are you doing? Why write only Facebook? So I'm rebranding Facebook. So I'm going to change the title. Facebook rebranding. Like so. Digging the beat. Right, so I don't have Snapchat because I prefer Instagram. So we have a bunch of options to work with. So I'm liking this a lot down here. So I'll annotate it now. Let me get my annotation stuff up, which is another cool thing about the iPad. Okay. Let's reset this. Okay. So at the minute, my favorite concept, because I'm not looking at anything other than the concept, is probably down to this one, or it's difficult, or this one, but I do like this one. So let me just label them. So I like these ones. I'm going to choose a different color. That one's alright. That one's alright. And then I'll annotate it again with red. Which ones do you guys like? If I number these, I can't promise that I'll go with the ones that you want, but if I number these, you tell me which one you like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the chat, go ahead and tell me which one you like from 1 to 5. Like, tell me which ones you like and why. No, Naomi's a boss. Naomi's a mod, that's why. Oh no, in fact, people, like, just because I'm gonna have to do it here on straw poll again. Okay, I've made a straw poll, people, just because I want everyone to see which one they like best, and it makes it easier because in the chat I can't really see what's going on. So go to that link I've put out. I'll put it out again. And we'll just see the results. We've got 9 people voted, and it seems to me 15 votes. It's overtaking the one. Let's have a look. This is the straw poll. I can't promise I'll go for the one that you guys want specifically, but I can go for the one that, like, you know, we can talk about it. We can have a dialogue about this thing, and I can explain what I like, and you guys can tell me what you like. Do you know what would be cool about this live streaming thing? We should have like a little text in or a phone in or something. That's why I want Twitter. I want Twitter to come up on my computer on the stream, but I don't know how to do it. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, number 1. It's 55. We've got 47 votes. I'll shove it in the chat. Yeah, just for fun, people. Put it in the into the thingy. Let's have a look. Which one do you like? Okay, so people are liking the number 1 by a large margin. 32 people out of 58. Okay. 32 people out of 58. I just realised you probably couldn't have seen it in the way that I was showing you there. So I'll give it one last refresh and we'll see what happens. Brilliant. Okay, so you guys like number 1. That's absolutely fine. And I'm going to tell you why I like number 5, and we're going to go through this like methodically. This is what I would do if I'm working like sort of by myself, okay? Actually, I'm going to get rid of the Facebook rebranding on the title because I just realized it's a bit misleading, right? Okay, so here we go. You guys like number 1, and I'm guessing that's because it's nice, bold, and it looks good right here, and because of the streaks. I like number 5, maybe because I can visualize it better, and probably the number 1 reason is because it's got sans serif in there too. And if you notice that Facebook, they're really simple, and I like that. I like the idea of their simplicity. Yeah, that's basically what I want to do. But I'm trying to think in my head, like, you guys like number 1. But I like number 5. 5 gives me a book feeling. I don't know why. Well, it's not too bad. It's not a too bad thing, a book feeling. I don't know what song this is, bro. But you guys like number 1. So maybe you guys are actually correct in this, because I think, you know, it's down to simplicity. And I know this one looks really nice, but it's not simple, in my opinion. Is it the contrast between the slight italic on face and regular on book? Yeah, well, that's what I like about it, just because I know Facebook is just one word, but Facebook does flow better and stuff, yeah, but as clients would say, it doesn't pop. So we've got 5. And plus, I like this one because it is different. You don't think the second half fits? Struggling with indecision. I am struggling with indecision. This is part of the logo design process, though. You sort of like... You sort of don't know where to go with it sometimes. The 5, it is easy to read, simple. The fusion of sans serif and serif is a great one. That's what I thought. Well, this isn't serif, this is script, but... I like the concept of 5, but the book part is a little jarring. So let's have a... Actually, I'll keep that. Let's do this. So I'm going to do them both again on their own. And try and make it a bit more like the way that I want to see it. Well, logo design is all about changing your mind, dude. Grr. The fact that I can get rid of it, it's annoying me because I keep going for it. I can tell people are getting frustrated with it. That's fine. Yeah, I'm not liking it. I'll tell you what, because the way that I had it before, it looked okay, but it is going to look wrong. I haven't been looking at the comments for a bit. You're thinking too much about what Facebook currently is and not focusing on rebranding. I would say that that is wrong. I'm not. So the rebrand, if you at the start, I was saying that the rebrand, or the brief that they've given me, is to create something new for a day on Facebook, something creative and new, something different. So I am sort of going ahead with the rebrand, but also I'm trying to create something creative. So something that could be used for a day or an event or something like that. Just something different. My first time watching live host. What's up, Matt Kidd? I shouted you out, mate. But I tell you what, we'll go for number one. Where is it? Let's go for number one. So what we need to do for number one, let's make this real big. And if you have like an iPad or whatever, you can go ahead and do what I'm doing now. And even if you don't have an iPad, it's all good. Basically, just trace. I'm going to trace over it with pencil, because there's bits in this that we can change, and so we get some good lines for Illustrator. So I'm going to go back to my sketching, and we're going to do this. Just subscribe. What's up, man? But what does the rebrand represent? Antique Facebook. No, the rebrand is just rebranding for a day. Like if Facebook, like right now, it's just a creative rebrand, so we can use Facebook. Everyone knows the word Facebook. It's not going to be used all the time, so I'm going to be focusing on creating something new that's nice, that's a bit different for Facebook, but holding the simplicity still. Yo, well, how did you start off as a designer? Just by making stuff, really. Rebrand for a day. That sounds like a good one, Fabio. That's a good way of doing it. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw this out. So I'm just tracing over the top of it, because if I didn't have an iPad Pro, I'll just be getting tracing paper out and, you know, going for it that way. This F will change, I guarantee you. I think it's the F that I didn't like. I think it's the F that everyone else likes. we'll be going into Illustrator stuff. It's a really rough sketch. But as you can see, a logo that doesn't take, it doesn't just take half an hour sort of thing. It takes quite a while. The stream's freezing quite a bit. It might not be freezing, it might just be me. And we'll sort the rest of that F out later. Dun, 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 dun. Let's have a look. Do most of the logos you create, are they mainly word marks? Do you ever work with any iconography? I do work with iconography, but I prefer logo types. Can iPad replace PC for using Illustrator to create logos? Nope, it cannot. All the iPad is, it's a good medium between paper and digital. So when you're doing this, it's like you're reconstructing the letter form in itself. Like, it's good crack. And it makes it work a lot better at the same time. It enables you to basically visualize better what you want to see in the vector and the clean lines. My phone's going wild. And then it should be good. Can I sing or jam a Christmas song? Probably not, but it is like Christmas, isn't it? I should have had like a Christmas themed live stream. Well, you never know, I might do another one. Like soon. Actually, no, yeah, I will be doing another one. I should be doing another one next week, right? I might do another straw poll because I've just realised how cool straw poll is. But I want to know when the best day for streaming is. Because I can get a good idea then exactly what day I should be streaming for you guys. Can't promise to hold to it, but it'd be nice to know. Messed that up a bit. Dun, dun, dun. So this morning I was in an army barracks doing carol songs for the army, the British Army, which was different. Oh, hang on, what am I doing? So here's another trick, by the way, something that you can do in the iPad pretty easily. And on Illustrator really, but if you've got something like, say, like a C, an E and an O, just select the similar one, paste it and just drag it into the next one, because this is what makes the sort of the logo look like how it should be, you know. It keeps everything consistent. Don't do it all the time, but it works as a general rule. Keeps things looking good. As you can see there, the C and the E look similar. What is your best tips for someone who wants to become a designer? What's the most important? If you want to be a designer, you've got to start doing stuff. Thanks everyone. Everyone keeps commenting on my haircut. Maybe I should get sponsored by a hair company. Which would I prefer, paper or iPad? I prefer... Well, it depends. Like, I prefer the iPad mainly just because I can do this. Like, I can draw in it. It's like having digital paper. That's all it is, really. Paper that's digital. You love my hair. The iPad Pro is a godsend. Do you need to be a good artist to make good logos? No, but it can help. I mean, art is generally for people's pleasure. It's like a pleasurable activity, right? It doesn't have to have a meaning. As you know, we're probably modern art, you know, but logo design has a meaning. It's a function, so it has to be functional and it has to work. So if it doesn't work, then you're pretty much screwed. And then, yeah, isn't it art with a function but still not art? But still art. It kind of is art, but it depends how you view it. Art and design, you can get away with it. I think hand lettering is an art. I think a lot of things are art. But I don't think you have to be a good artist to be a logo designer at all. Like, it's generally fun, but it's all about being, you know, functional with it. Have you ever thought of teaching in some art or design school? I do teach online, and I wouldn't say no to it, but at the same time, it's more like, why would I teach in an art school? A lot of kids go there to pay money to learn things that you could just learn at home for free. Not trying to be mean or anything, but that's generally the case. But the only way to get good at art is by practice. The only way to find your own style in art is by practice. And someone commented on my video the other day talking about, you know, your own logo design style. And they said, oh, you shouldn't have your own style as a logo designer, but you should. You definitely should. The thought process should be like a style of something. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to quickly do this and then put it into Illustrator in literally I think 5 minutes. So I'm not going to color it in or anything, or fill it in even. But obviously this is not how it works for a client. I feel like I have to say that. Because with a client, it takes a lot longer. There's a lot more things to consider. Even if it is a rebrand. Shout out to MattKid1. He really wants me to shout out and stuff. Which is the slipperiest, Wacom or iPad? For drawing, I have like this little screen protector on here, this matte thing, and that provides me a lot more grip. But honestly, the iPad just like, it's not a necessity, but if you're making money from logo design or art in any way, it's just something you should have. Dun, dun, dun. I am 22, nearly 23 in May. Sam, here's your shout out. You were here you were literally here 1.5 hours before the stream. Well, the client, the thing is with logo design, when a client thinks they know best, you have to tell them they're not knowing best, unless they genuinely do know best. Like sometimes they do, but a lot of people like forget, and I always say, why did you hire me then? If you want to tell me this, then but basically if you're hiring me to do a logo design, why are you hiring me to like produce a logo? Like it's not supposed to be something that you tell me what to do. I'm supposed to tell you how it's supposed to be. But a lot of people baby their companies, I think, so it makes it difficult for them to sort of hand over the chains of trust. But again, there's a psychological thing, right, where if someone pays you enough, or that's why, like, you know, logo design in itself is a high-paying thing a lot of the time. It is. It takes a lot of time. It's not just a matter of like sitting down or whatever and doing nothing. It's all about, you know, actually spending the time going through the company. So if a company pays, or if you charge enough, a company will place value on what they've been charged. So the logo, and they'll value you more, which is strange. So a lot of time people say, oh, I don't want to, like, you know, what's it called? I don't want to like charge too much because people will laugh at me or I won't get any work. But the opposite is very true. When you charge what you're worth, you'll start to see that they'll place more value on the work that you've done. It's just like if you've bought an iPhone, you place more value on the iPhone because it's worth more money than most Samsungs. But obviously you don't want to be taking them for a ride or anything. So we're nearly about to go into Illustrator. And it's going to be fun. And if you're enjoying it, share the stream. Would a logo cost more to print out if it had a bevel or something, or some kind of glow inside? It can do. It depends if you want that glow to sort of be shiny when it's printed. But not normally, no. Like logo design, if people want extensive color schemes and stuff, then that's another charge. Okay, so this is what we've got right here. And we're going to go into, what's it called, Illustrator, and make this into a vector art form. And this is like the logo design process sped up like by a million. Okay, so I'm going to need to get this onto my computer. So I'm going to open up iMessages. The way that I get my things, because I don't have AirDrop on my Mac, I only have it on my MacBook. I generally send it to my wife. So I don't want updates. That's annoying. I hate it when I get updates on the stream. It does my head in like that. Cool. I'm going to share this, share artwork. Actually, in fact, well, I've done it now anyway, I'll just do this. We'll share this and put it on to Adobe Illustrator, and we're going to have some fun with it. And it's going to be good when it turns up anyway. There we go. Let's put it out on my main screen. And then I'm going to change the screen from iPad to this screen. So instead of scanning things in now, with the iPad Pro you can literally just shove it in by sending a picture, which is like mind-blowingly cool. Or in fact, I'm going to use my Wacom tablet. So this is Wacom Intuos 5. This is what I'm using today, just because my hands are starting to hurt a bit. I'm going to steal the chat. I'm going to pop out this chat. And then I'm going to hide the rest of it to put game show on there. But this is very old, this one. Funny story, when I bought this, they sent me 2. And I gave one to my cousin. Because they sent me 2. Can I show you what happens if I'm going to use the image trace option? Of course. So we're here on, I'm wirelessly using my thing as well because I've got enough USB ports. So this is the image here. So if we were to, like a lot of people, when you're doing the rustic sort of look on Illustrator, a lot of people will try, and who's been timed out? Naomi's timing people out. Watch out, she's on the prowl, people. Right, so let me just get my head together for a sec. So image trace is basically where we can like trace an image into vector graphics automatically on Illustrator. And it doesn't always work best, especially, well, it never works best for clean logos. So I'm going to show you here the default look of this when it's traced. And it's not going to look pretty at all. It's going to look pretty bad, in my opinion. There you go. And you can change the, the threshold and stuff like that. But it looks really weird, right? Can everyone see that? Hello, Ink It Out. Good to see you. You like the background music. That makes me happy that you like that. Not sure if he said, but what tablet is he using? I'm using a Wacom Intuos 5, but I used a iPad Pro to let this out. So that's the image trace function there for anyone who wanted to know. Okay, I'm just going to drag this back in. But we're going to be using the pen tool today. And I'm using a tablet, a graphics tablet, because my hands are hurting because of all the drawing. Is there a name for the exact type of graph paper you use in the layer so I can Google it and use it? I love the 9 sections, but I can't find the exact one on search. I think it's at iPadlettering.com. I'm going to make my own one because I like the dot grids. So I want to make my own just so I can have like a dot grid version. I've got a cold. Poor me. If you're enjoying the stream, then go ahead and like share it with people, because it's something that I enjoy doing, and I'm hoping you're enjoying it too. So first thing is I'm going to create this into a template layer, and I'm calling it template, and I highlight the image and put this at like 20%, and we're going to, on this layer as well, add some guides. These guides are going to stay here for the remainder. That's why it's cool to have a dot grid on your app, whether you're using Adobe Sketch or whatever. It looks really good so far. Thank you. It's going to look even better, I hope, once I've sketched it or vectored it out. I'm just going to get rid of the side panel there. Then we're going to start this tracing. Okay, so call this vector. Oops, vector layer. Is everyone having a good time tonight? Let me know if you're enjoying it, because the chat seems to be like dying down as I go. People get really hyped and then the hands must start hurting. So I'm going to change the fill to nothing. The stroke, a little tip to make sure you get the best stroke, you go to 0.25. Oh, thanks Naomi and Blake. Good to see you, bro. Cool. So I'm going to, I know it's not on the guideline, but I'm not too worried about that as of yet, because we're going to be changing this around quite a bit. And this is how I do it. This is the pen tool guides that I use. And for ages, I didn't use a graphic tablet for ages. And I don't know why I stopped. I think it's because my hands got better. Because I have RSI, repetitive strain injury, from the amount of typing that I do. Well, typing and editing and whatnot. Could you please do office tour? I would love to do an office tour. The thing is though, it's not very good. What you see in videos is like a certain section of my office which looks okay. Can we live and have a good normal life just by doing what we love? I mean, is graphic design can only be our financial source, or have to do something else in parallel? Well, sometimes when you're starting, it might be a good idea to have something going on like a different job. If you want to learn more about that, go to Sean West or Sean McCabe, find him, because he talks about this thing called the overlap technique, which a lot of successful designers do. But if you're young enough, I think if you start young, you don't need to. That's my honest opinion. I would do something like pursue education, get government grants, and do what you love on the side. That's why it always starts off when you're young. Really appreciate you taking your time out to do it. I've been following you for a while now, and it's great to see your workflow and kind of compare it to my own. Yes, man. You like the chalkboard behind me? Guys, have you seen that video of the chalkboard that I put out? When I take a little break in a minute, I'll show you the video on the stream actually, because it's like a little Christmas video I did for you guys. And I've also got another Christmas video coming out. See, already I don't like this F, and this is why, because it's just weird. This is like really rough. If you know me, the best part of the lettering process or the design process is vectorizing it, because it's so therapeutic. How long have you been designing? From what age? Since I was 17, I think. I'm 22 now. Well, I didn't become a designer. Yeah, it was about 17 that I wanted to. I think it was 18 when I got into it. But the problem is, people believe too much about what the world says. If you believe that you can't do it, then you're not going to do it. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. As that famous rich kid said on Facebook, which I really liked. You're good with the Bezier curves. What exactly are you doing when you click away off into the distance? Oh, like I'm grabbing lines, or I don't know. Let me know when I do it, because I'm doing quite a few things. I'm like changing tools. When I'm doing this, I'm grabbing a line or a guide even. But this is very rough, this F, because I know this has got to change. It looks really bad. And normally I would be making things look good at this process, but I want to show you guys the actual process for this. And I'll come back to the F, because this F looks atrocious. Why do you make the guidelines? I made the guidelines because I'll show you. When you make a circle like this, you'll notice that all the anchor points are at the top, the bottom, left and the right. And when you draw a box around that circle, let's have a look. Actually, let's do it like this. So all the lines are at the top, bottom, left and right. And it fits around in the circle, right? So if I put the square there, and you see exactly where the box is hitting it is exactly where the anchor point needs to be. You see that? And that's what makes a curve look cool, right? It's what gives the perfect curve. That's why I like to visualize where I'm putting my anchor points first. So I put one here because this is the horizontal one. Then I play around with it. My vertical one is here. Doing it like this makes it fun. I've got a tool about the pen tool. I've got a course about the pen tool coming out very soon. It's nearly done. And it's part of my whole logo design course. So it's got a huge part to play in it. And for this one, I put a horizontal and vertical one here. Put another horizontal one there, or vertical one even. And I'm just doing this. I'm trying to answer questions at the same time as doing this, so I think that's distracting me from the process a little bit. But as you practice, the better you get, really. Like, I talk about the pen tool in such detail in this new course. And it's pretty cheap as well. It's got quite a few lessons in there. But I'm doing, basically, I was doing this logo design course, if anyone remembers. And I want to do them different syllables or like modules kind of thing. So that's what's happening. I'm doing in loads of different modules so you guys can check them out over time, and so it doesn't have a load of pressure on me, Not on Skillshare, on Udemy. I'll be putting things on Skillshare soon, but not this logo design course or anything like that. Do you have basic for beginners for anchor points videos? I do. It's called the pen tool video. I did it quite recently, and Adobe liked it, which was nice that they liked that. I keep hitting the microphone, man. Come here. Sit there. That's it. Stay there. Okay. And then I get rid of the guides on that layer. And we proceed with the next layer. Which this is about there. And I put this guy or this anchor point here, and people get confused as to why I put this here, but the rule is meant to be broken when it's like, you know, there's a part here where you can't control the line. But I think we'll be able to not break this rule maybe, because we've got a vertical setting here, so we can vertically, oops, keep screwing up this little bit here. Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to move this to the left, bring this up. And I go into outline mode. This is outline mode by pressing Command Y, and this means that I can see only the paths that I'm focusing on. So I can see how well the curve is. Then I carry on, play around with the curves. And this is why learning hotkeys on Illustrator makes things so much easier, so you don't have to click around. But also graphics tablet makes things a lot quicker as well. Shove this down here. Like that. So I like that line. I would have put another anchor point around here somewhere, but I didn't. Why 2.5 instead of 1? Hey, what's up, Dansky? Everyone, go to Dansky's channel and subscribe. He's a legend. He does amazing tutorials. I use 2.5 because it gives me a very, very, very small line. Or like thin line, so I know that I'm not making any mistakes. The sharper the line, the harder it is, or the easier it is to spot mistakes. Ah, my eyes. I've got a cold. This sucks. Did you even consider the golden number while designing? The golden number? You mean the golden ratio? I didn't consider it for this, no, but for my other ones I do. If I'm doing an app icon, then I do. Because with logo types, I think it's a lot easier to miss the golden ratio, especially with script types like this. Dansky, you've got a fan in the house. I've been learning from Dansky about Adobe XD. I even created my own little app on it, or like my own experience design app. Based around, not based on his tutorials or anything, but like all based on, I want to create an app basically that is we can go onto it and see the best designs and gather inspiration, and it would showcase other designers. Good to catch you live for once, Will. Been following you for a while. Gary Cooper, he's in the house. I know you, Gary. I've seen you around. And that's not a joke, I actually do see you around. Did you purchase all the apps by Adobe? Well, it's a Creative Cloud subscription. So you get the, you subscribe to it every month. Makes it a bit more affordable. It is still expensive, but it's like, if you get the whole thing for like 50 quid a month, you're paying, that's all you're paying, like £45 a month. when you pay for that, you sort of like, you have everything at your disposal. So you don't need to like freak out, or you don't need to like rely on people with different software. You can have your own software, learn different things. When are me and Naomi going to do another video together? For those of you that don't know, me and Naomi used to do this thing called Creative Bar on YouTube on this channel. And we decided we couldn't carry it on because of the amount of work that we needed to do. Because work was crazy. We had no time to ourselves, really. So we sort of stopped it. Oh, in fact, actually, wait a sec. Naomi's fan club logo. Maybe I should do a fan club logo for Naomi. I'll charge her billions, although it would come out of both our accounts. So I was just nicking the bottom bit here for the seat, put it back. And then I'm just shoving this here, like so. And by the way, people, I know you guys will hate me, but this live stream is sponsored by .space. .space domain registrations. They are legends. A lot of you have been buying their actual domains. But for a designer, if you want a cool domain name that's created specifically for the creative community, then .space is the way to go. Because mine is literally, I'll even put it in the description below. No, I'll put it in the chat. So that's mine, willpaterson.space. And normally you wouldn't need the www, but I need to sort out my website, so it allows me to do it. So if you want one of them, click the link in the description below to get it for like $2 or something. It's like ridiculously cheap. But Lauren, do you do what makes you happy? In the end, nothing else will matter. Hey, what's up, Louis? What does the blackboard behind me say? It says Christmas is not a season, it's a lifestyle. And I've got a video that I'm going to show you in the break in a minute. So I'm going to take a little break. Then I'm going to have a look at some of your work over on Twitter and Instagram. So if you want to be featured on there, make sure you use the hashtag #WillPatersonLive. And I'll be showcasing your work. On the stream. How are you switching smart guides? I don't get you. I don't understand. I'm making new ones, if that's what you're asking. Hello? My graphics tablet is broken. No, it's back. Okay, we're back. I need a new graphics tablet. This one's breaking on me. I think it's because I'm using it wirelessly. It freaks out every now and then. It's looking good. Dansky, my tablet is the Wacom Intuos 5 small. I got the small one. I've had it for a few years now. My phone's going on it. Who here was watching me live in Paris? Comment. Comment me. Dansky was legend. Caught some of it. Thanks, Matt. Don't worry, Gary. You can check it out still. It's still up on the channel. It'll always be there. Ooh, hello. Some strange stuff is going on here. Better. My back is killing me. Watching the power streams has inspired me to give it a go, so thank you. Inspired you to stream? Because streaming is fun. It like seriously is fun. It is like tiring because normally when you create something it's in private. So it is a bit different in that sense. Yeah, creating things is fun on stream. It's just a lot of pressure sometimes. Like with this one, I'm not happy with it. But you've got to be cool with that though. That's the thing. You've got to be cool with that. Sometimes when you create something, it's not going to be the best thing every time. Did one the other day. It was very ropey. Thought, what streaming software do you use? I use something called Game Show. What we're going to do with this one actually is bump it up. So excited to see a live stream. Found your channel last week. Been watching like crazy. Cheers, man. Joffson, you legend. Joffson, you legend. Well, I'm going to be doing these every week. Every Thursday. Unless you guys think it's better on a different day. I can't do weekends. It's my day off, but... Yes, mate. Watch them all. Check the B. What's up with the B? Am I part of B Creatives? No, I've never heard of them. I don't think. If I see them, then I probably have heard of them. What time is it? 6:40. So like every Thursday, I want to like stream my creative processes, but I want to do some different types of streams, like different logo design type things, maybe like mock-ups or whatever. So this is what we've got so far. I need to fix up a few things, but it's always cool when you check out the anchor points. Well, I'll answer some questions right now. I was going to go through the chat and answer some of these questions. So it says, will you copy and paste the O? I shall be copying and pasting the O. I've got a standing desk right now, but I'm sat down. I might have to do like a stream where I'm standing up. Hey, well, thanks for the show. Can you tell us when lettering logo types are more appropriate than symbol logos? It really depends on the company. If it's dependent on the name, then yes. If it's very simple, like, Apple, then everyone knows that the logo Apple is Apple because it's our Apple logo, right? It's just sort of the way that it goes. So it just really depends. How am I working on a concept? This is just like, I'm actually doing the full lettering now. Your pal Crit. So, Joffson, gotta watch them all. How do you find inspiration when you're stuck? I find inspiration by just doing it. I just start scribbling, man. I've got videos on them, but I'm going to be putting out more videos about things that inspire me online. I'm working on a concept for a logo, Gabriel. Yes. Just came home from work and now watching your stream and chill. Greetings from Hamburg. Nice one. Good to see you. Well, what do you think of the DPD group logo? I haven't seen it. I have not seen it just yet. I'm just having a look through some of the comments. Could you imagine giving a lecture or a workshop? Yes. I have done before. Done it a couple times. I was in game design for a while, but from what I had researched, you sort of need to be in the hotspot cities to get a good job. For game design, yes, you need to be working with a group. I've got a friend called Tom who was a game designer, but you had to be in a certain place. Well, you couldn't really work at home unless you're an independent one. Desk tour video. Yes, I would love to do a desk tour video. I'm going to do one because a lot of you guys want to see one. Yeah, do I ever use the golden ratio? Yes, I do. Who from Earth? What? I don't get it. Hey, Will, big fan of your work. Could you imagine giving a lecture or workshop at my design university here in Berlin? Yes, Martin. Martin, if you want me to do it, as long as they fly me out and pay the expenses and stuff, then I will come out to Berlin. If you get your teachers to get me there, I will come and do a lecture, talk, whatever. How long will this logo usually take? A logo, because I'm quite slow at working, so I think I can spend anywhere between 7 to 15 hours on a logo. I'm going to say 7 to 14, 15 hours. Like consistently working. How to improve handwriting? Mine is bad. Practice. Thanks for reading. Thanks for feeding my lettering obsession. Nice one. Yeah, I love lettering, man. But yes, Martin, if you want to message me or email me, then you can. I would love to come over to Berlin. What if Facebook used this logo? Then I probably would pee myself. I would cry. Let's carry on. Oops. Yeah, I'd probably cry if Facebook used this logo. Then I'd be asking for my money. What's my biggest client base? What do you mean? Do you mean like who's my biggest client? Amazing, thank you. Can I reach out to you here on YouTube? No, you can't reach out to me here on YouTube, but you can reach out to me at this email address, which I'll shove down in the chat. I will not see any of your comments. Well, I can't promise to see them, that's the thing. So it's important if you want to talk to me. And my email isn't there for like questions and stuff because I don't receive them. They get sort of like put into the spam folder. It's generally for work inquiries and stuff. So, but if you want to talk to me on there, I'll find you on email. So I'd love to come out. That's what I want to do. I want to start going out to different like countries, and I was thinking, because I'm a logo designer, I would love to not take a break from it, but to go to different places in the world, like I did in Paris. Paris, London, and different places. I want to go around the world and do some lettering around the world, or talks. I just want to letter or talk. That's why I'm up for any opportunity, bro. Biggest company I've created a logo for? I have to think, because there's quite a few. I haven't created a logo for any like FTSE 100 companies. Surprisingly enough, I think it was a sex shop, but I can't remember the name of it. And that was quite a while ago. Yo, you just came across your channel as I'm doing graphic design at college. Have you got any ways of earning some money through graphic design in my kind of situation, as I'm only 16? Yep, you can sell fonts. You can make things and sell them, create an audience online and stuff like that. Did you make your website by yourself? I did indeed, with Squarespace's help. Clean fake. Who's fake? Or what's fake? This? If you've got a question, just shove it in the chat. I would love to talk to you. And that's not a joke. Do you have any book suggestions? Yep, read a book called Logo Type. Oh no, what's it called? It's all in the books that I like are generally picture books, obviously. But the Good Type book is pretty cool. Lost Logos is pretty cool. The book Lost Logos. Do you have much client work at the minute? Yes, I have got quite a bit. I'll go from the top of where I said. Where are you from? England. Will, not sure if you touched on the topic before, but how do you go about contracts and legal matters? Do you have a lawyer? I have someone that I can talk to. Yes, I don't hire a lawyer every day or anything like that, but I have legal representation. You never answered my AIGA question. You just said my name. Your pal Crit. I don't know what that is. I don't know what AIGA is. Do you have much client work? Yep. I bought your course in Udemy. Will you make some more courses in the future? Yes, I've got a course coming out hopefully before Christmas, with some special offers going out before Christmas on the pen tool. So I'm going to be taking you through everything that I know about the pen tool extensively. So it's going to be good. What was the thought process behind Break Designs? Oh man, how do you know that name, bro? I haven't heard that name being said in the chat in ages. Break Designs was the name of what I do now, but I changed it to Will Paterson because I didn't like the name after a while. So that's why my YouTube channel is still stuck there. I'm talking to YouTube. I've got a partner manager and I'm talking to them to try and get the channel link of just Will Paterson. Hang on, let's have a look at these comments. Do you have any good to see you, Relentless. Do you have any video suggestions for learning the basics of point placement and use of handles? I've been using Bezier paths for a while, but miss those killer curves. Yes, mate, I've got one. Go and find the pen tool one. And I've got a course coming out for that as well. So I'll be showing you in the course exactly how to do it all and stuff like that. I've just realized as well that this is wrong. There we go. Just a lot of practice and have fun with the paths, is that it becomes very therapeutic. Hey Relentless, good to see you. I know I wanted to meet you as well in Paris. I should be coming back hopefully at the end of January. So I want to meet with people there. If you're from Paris, I'd love to meet with you. Do you have any... Oh, I've done that one. Have you ever thought about making pop-up books or something else from paper? I love it. Yes, I do. A little project that I want to make or do is I want to have a book of my lettering and my work, like logo types and mainly lettering, where I want to make a book for like 365 letter or hand lettering pieces in a book, so you can read it every day of the year, and it'll be like labeled for the day, and I have a little caption, and I want it to be something that encourages people every day, so when they read it, no matter how they are, they'll get some good vibes from the book. I might even call it good vibes. That's what I want to do, but I need to work out how to actually do it. Like, I need to talk to people, because I don't know how to get a book done. I've got a couple ideas on how, but if I want it to get like produced and stuff, it's going to make it difficult. How many hours of work on graphic design practice? Many. Do you think the iPad Pro 9.7 inch is big enough for logo design work with the pencil? Nope. Well, it depends. Like, it depends how big your hands are. I don't think it is. If you want something the size of A4, then I'll go for the iPad Pro 12. And plus, it's quicker and it'll last longer. The iPad Pro 12 inch is designed to last that bit longer. Even though some people don't agree with that, but that's the general consensus. You can self-publish on Amazon, Will. I know, but I want to do self-publishing, but I want to have a company backing it, really. Well, it's something for me to look into. Is the cost the same one you were going to release it in August? It is the same one, but it's not. So basically, the course I was going to release in August is changed again. So I'm going to be doing a huge like video and email out about it. But basically, instead of doing one massive course and releasing it for tons of money with a bunch of stuff that people may not want to have inside of there because it's very nitpicky, I'm going to be releasing the modules as separate courses. So like the pen tool and different tools and like different parts of logo design. So you can buy parts of this big course, which is one course, but generally loads of little ones. So you can buy that part of that course and not have to spend your money on other bits. So it's just the best way. It's the cheapest way for everyone. What's the best software to make fonts on Windows? I'm not too sure. I think Glyphs, but I don't think they have that on Windows, do they? Hey Paul, good to see you, mate. It's all good. This live stream will be uploaded, either this whole live stream or the highlights will be uploaded straight after. So not to fear. I've got a video. Oh, by the way, guys, I've got a Q&A video out on my channel. And if you haven't checked it, I put it out like a couple hours before the video, because I was supposed to put it out yesterday. Hey, will be. But basically, in that video, some guy asked me a question on Instagram. So whenever I do a Q&A, I always post it on Instagram, and I have like over 70 comments or whatever. And each one of those comments was a question, and I basically answered all of them on there. So one of the questions was, can you show us your first ever logo design? And I said, like, within the video, if I get 1,000 likes on that Q&A video, or on the video that I was working on, then I will show you my first ever logo design. So if you want to go and check out my first ever logo design, me showing it on camera for everyone to see, then you have to somehow conjure up 1,000 likes, and I'm not too sure if you will be able to do it. Yeah, basically, like, because it's Christmas soon, I wanted to do like a very relaxed video, because like, it just feels so, like, at the minute it's difficult for me to come up with content, because I've got to, like, this time of year, it's basically me making sure that people are what's it called, that I'm getting client work for the start of next year. That's the general gist. Oops. We're not here to abuse you. What is going on in the chat? I wonder what the heck is going on in the chat, bro. Who are we abusing and why? I also want, like, I need everyone, and if Naomi is still watching, I need Naomi to help me out here as well. I want everyone to post out what they would like to see on this channel next year, like in 2017. What kind of content you would like to see released on my channel this next year. So, and I need Naomi to screenshot it all, because I can't do it because I'm working. So if you want to see some sort of videos, put them down specifically right now in the chat. And Naomi, if she's still there watching, which I doubt she is, because I think she's taking a parent somewhere, then we'll, or could someone screenshot it, like Paul could screenshot it or something. Actually, where's Paul at? Here he is. I know Paul. So I'm gonna, there we go. Okay, everyone start showing me what you want to see, and whilst I like work on this little bit of the K that I don't like. By the way, Paul, the work that you're putting out at the minute is like insane. Your logo design work is insane. And if you don't know what videos you want to see, tell me what you're struggling with. Tell me the things that you're struggling with, and I can help you out. Just because I've got a bunch of videos that I want to put out, but I know that they may not be exactly the videos that you want to see, right? This K is really doing my head in. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm getting distracted. You're not bothering me at all, Taser Tech. So if you want a video about something, I can't promise that I'll do that exact video, but I'll answer your questions. I'm cheating here with the K, but no one will know, so it's fine. Oh no, hang on. Oh no, I ruined this one, haven't I? Okay, people, moment of truth in a second. Oh no, it's not. Hang on. We've got to fix this F. Flipping heck. So we've got a lot of people commenting what they want to see, which is cool. And then after the stream, I'm going to be ending soon, but after the stream, you should definitely go and watch Adobe's live stream and tell them that I sent you. Okay, so when I finish this, I'm going to get you guys to go over there and raid the channel, the Adobe channel, the Adobe Creative Cloud channel on the live stream. How does that sound? How do you keep the whole work to look HQ high quality when posting on Twitter and Instagram? They keep compressing my work and it being bad quality. I just sharpen it and make sure the lighting's good. Life hacks. Nice one. First $1,000 as a designer. Sure, that's a good idea. Adobe live stream started right now. I know, but don't go there just yet. What I'm going to do is once we finish this in like a few minutes, because I was supposed to finish at 7. I'm going to send you guys there. And what we're going to do in the next live stream is going to work on the rest of the branding for this Facebook rebrand. We're going to like edit this Facebook logo a bit more, make sure the flow is working correctly. Obviously change the F because it looks dire, like really bad. I think it looks bad at the minute. What do you guys think? There's things that we could definitely work on. Cheers, Naomi. Naomi, there should be a load of comments that have just come up of people asking for videos and stuff or giving suggestions. Could you screenshot them? A day in the life. I want to do that. So what we're going to do is, because Michael Chaves, and I think Rufus will be there as well, but Michael is like the guy from Adobe and he's a legend. He's hosting the stream at Adobe, and what I want to do is I want to send as many of you there as possible to, like, I don't know what we'll call it, like squad them. We're gonna take this. How does that sound? I just want to show. It's like show and tell. It's like going like to the stream and absolutely not destroy them, but to put in the chat that I sent you. Or should we have a code word? I'll find it, hang on. Should we have a code word? I would work for Adobe, yeah, that'd be cool. Are you going to design an icon as well? Oh, that's what it's called, a raid. Okay, we're going to be raiding, but without the spam. Without the spam, because I don't know whether they like the spam on the channel. Maybe they will, but be nice to them. But what we're going to do is we need to basically have like a code word in a few minutes to go into the Adobe chat, because it'll be hilariously fun. How does that sound? So everyone suggests a code word. Yeah, I know the F looks a bit weird. The B is too long, but we're going to be sorting that out in the next stream. So the next stream is going to be all about going Will's Army. Hashtag Will's Army, or Army of Will. I don't know which one. Okay. But you can't go in there and spam it too much. Otherwise they'll kill me. Okay, everyone wants to do Will's Army. Okay, so in a couple of minutes when I send you, will be done. Hashtag Harambe. Right, okay. I'm going to put out the link in a minute. And we're going to raid them nicely. We're going to raid them nicely. We're not going to spam them too much. Don't spam them too much. Just type it once and that's it. Once for each person. And if they like it, keep doing it. The Paterson's platoon. Okay, so what we're doing? Which one are we doing? Paul, tell us which one we're doing. Lead this raid as I finish this up. Well, not finish it up, but work out what I need to do to finish this. Okay, we're doing Will's army. We should have done Thy Will Be Done. Thy will be done. No, we'll do Will's army because Paul's decided. So in a second, we're going to be really nice. And I'm just waiting for the perfect moment. I'm watching them just now, but I'm waiting for the perfect moment as I leave YouTube. So don't tell them what's going on. And once we've done that, tell them that I sent you with a lot of love. And I'll probably see you in there in about 20 minutes when I get home. So let's just recap this logo design, people. This is the first look, and it's going to change a lot. There's a lot of things we need to change about this to make it look good, right? Such as the C's and the E's look okay. The B, we need to change. The F, totally. We need to change the O's a bit to connect them. We need to change the B. Will, are you joining as well? I will be joining. We should have done Thy Will Be Done just because it's so funny. But we'll do Will's army today. Change that. So I'm circling these things, and the next stream, which I don't know when it'll be, is either Tuesday or Thursday. I'm going to come back and we're going to carry on with the Facebook rebrand. Okay. We're not going to spam them too much, Ted, just to keep it there. We're going to be nice to them. We're just going to say that I've sent you there really nicely. Otherwise, they might they might not like me after. Okay? Because they've got 243 people watching, and we're going to send you guys in. How many have we got watching at the minute? So, like, over 100. Okay. So, next time we come in for this, we're going to be working on the rest of this. Okay, is everyone ready? I'm going to be putting the link in the channel in a second. And when I say go, yeah, just spam them kindly. Nothing too much. And it has to be Will's army. And then when they say something, Paul, you got to tell them that we're just nicely spamming you. Yeah, at Paul Stansel. Go follow him and stuff on Instagram. Okay, is everyone ready? Everyone ready? Let's be nice. Let's not be too harsh on them. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I'll let you guys do it first because they know me anyway. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh man. Oh dear, we've taken over the stream. This is not good. Okay, that's enough, people. That's it now. I don't think they're getting it. I don't think they can see the chat. I don't think they understand. They're probably like, who's Will? Brilliant. Well, we jumped up their views a bit, didn't we? A fair bit there. That's hilarious. Brilliant, guys. When they ask what's going on, tell them. And say that you're going to be watching them now, okay? Because I'm going to head off now. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm so glad that you guys enjoyed the stream. Check back on Tuesday and Thursday. It's going to be sweet. Have a good time. See you soon, and make sure you watch Adobe Live. See you guys soon.